Okay. You got the
Well, I was
question?
going to ask you. Yes, I was going to ask you if you wanted to open with a devotional.
That's up to you. You can open up with a devotional. Sure, it's your life.
It's our live, excuse me.
I'm like a guest here.
No, you're not.
Yeah, right.
I know
Anyway,
you
go.
have devotionals probably right by you.
I do,
And
huh?
you could, yes, you could just
Jeez,
open up with
no,
one
I
for
don't.
today. Sorry.
You mean like a Bible verse?
No, I mean like a devotional, you know, like you read a daily devotional or whatever it's called.
Wow. No, I do not have anything by me that I can, let me see. I wish you would have told me this ahead of time, lady.
Well, if I had more than 5 minutes and not a question, I would have.
I meant before even today, this moment. I'm talking about like yesterday.
I didn't think about it until we had our Bible study, and then I thought about maybe we should do that.
Well, then you should have told me then. That's what I mean.
Oh. You know, we got to wait for people to show up anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't even know if we're on. We're in the show now, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I know that. We're arguing on live?
Some things never change, Lottie. We got to be real, right?
We're too real sometimes. I'll get it ready.
No problem. How's everyone doing today? Nobody's here anyway yet.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, it's 6 o'clock and like Central Time, so it's like people are still like eating dinner and stuff, you know, or something. I don't know.
No, it's 4.
We
only
eat like
4
5
o'clock here. We haven't eaten yet.
You know, we were like rushing through supper, like, you know, boom, boom, so I could be out here.
I figured.
You know, but then I don't know, what time do people eat? People eat different times, don't they?
Yes, they do, because, you know, we don't eat here until around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's kind of late. When we were in Arizona with my older brother, we were eating like that, like 9 o'clock at night. And I was like, man, I don't eat this late. You know what I mean? And, but always that's what we would do. We would, you know, go spend the day with Dad, have a late lunch with him, like 1, 2 o'clock. You know, then we would, you know, drop him off. And then by the time we would go to, you know, and then we would spend the day and just, I mean, the evening talking. And it was a good one I had over here. Hold on. There's a good one about hurt from Rick Warren. You know, and then we would just talk about the whole day. I really enjoyed that time with him. You know, we would just talk about, you know, what went on, how do you like that? You know, how did it go? What are we going to do tomorrow? It was like we were married, but actually got along.
Hi, Julie. Welcome in.
Oh, I'm not even on there. Let me get on there, ladies, so I can see the comments too. Who's that? Who's here? Julie's here? Miss Gumdrop?
Julie's here.
Does that mean you like gumdrops? Or that was that a nickname? Gumdrop forever. Let me find what's your channel's name again? No.
Oh, you're just so funny today.
No, I'm not. I've been busy. I made my donation today and everything, so I've been kind of like, you know.
That's right. I've been busy too all day. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you're like, the whole day, this is my day off, and it seems like it's over. And I don't even know what happened, you know. So
yep. Julie said it's a nickname from her dad.
Oh, you know, I had a feeling that it might be a nickname, and that's why I am wearing my. Oh, I see it now. You know what? I'm wearing the wrap that I had to make. So I'm wearing it so I can like show it to you guys, you know, and later.
Hi, AJ. Welcome in.
Hi, AJ. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Julie. This actually is like a green, I don't even know what color.
It's got to have some green in it or she don't wear it. You know that.
No, I like wearing blue, but this is a green kind of.
Yeah.
It is a pretty color green.
Yeah.
It's not a dark green.
We're kind of matching today, too. We're kind of matching.
I noticed that earlier, yeah. But nobody can see that because you got your wrap on and you're so tiny.
No,
the phone.
I changed my top since then, since the Bible study. So.
Oh, because you didn't want to match me, right?
No, because I wanted to, first of all, I didn't want, because I did a video today with it on. I'm like, I don't want to have to, you know, I want to look like I'm actually have more than one shirt to wear. Uncharted orders.
So anyway, I started the live on the laptop.
Yeah.
But it showed that it was a really, really weak signal, like only one line. So I decided to hang up the laptop and go on the phone. Yeah. So we're on the phone. So
yeah, I have.
If I can't read the comments or I'm squinting, that's why. Let me put my glasses on.
Yeah.
Well, AJ said hi, Lottie.
Oh yeah, I see that. Hi, AJ. I need new bifocals as it is, so I'm going to be looking up like that too because I can't read. I can't see them at all.
I didn't know you wore bifocals. I do. I have for years.
Oh my gosh. I needed them. I had them. You know, when I first got them, when you wear them for the first time, you really feel like they made a mistake and like you've never like this is not my glasses. Because, you know, you can't see the sides, right? You can't really, you know, like on your normal glasses. So when I first put them on, I felt like, oh no, they made a mistake. This is not my glasses. I couldn't see anything. I had to get used to it. Oh, yeah. So did you see Julie's asking if you finished the pastor's blanket? Did you see that, Teri? Did she just freeze on me? I think she froze into that picture. She is young, isn't she, AJ? She is young. She's frozen. Yeah.
All right. I lost y'all for a while.
But at least she's frozen, AJ, with good looks and looking young, you know? It could have been worse,
Can you all
AJ.
Hear Lottie?
Oh my gosh, I'm talking. Yes,
nobody
I
can hear me.
You too.
Okay. Oh, Lottie's frozen.
I'm not frozen. I'm talking. We're gonna take turns being frozen. All right. So what are we going to be doing today, Teri? I know you got plans for us. She's got plans for us, you guys. Oh, you know, we were talking about dinner. What time do you guys eat dinner? You know, because, you know, some people eat like, you know, my brother eats like 9 o'clock at night. I was like, man, that's kind of late to eat dinner. Like, you know, we eat dinner like 5 o'clock every day.
Now I see she's frozen. Julie, yes, I did finish the blanket. I put it
So if you want to
in,
see what
I
it looks like.
believe,
Oh, that's
I think I
okay.
showed
I'm
the
used to her not
blanket
hearing
when
me,
I did the
AJ.
winner for that. For who got the verse right.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what AJ said, Terry? She said that she doesn't think you can hear me. And I said, like, that's okay. I'm used to her not hearing me. 5:30. Huh? That's a good hour, don't you think? Julie, that's a good hour. That's about when we eat all the time. But like I said, a lot of people like to eat later. And I think it just depends. Like, you know, my son, they would eat like whenever their schedule would allow, like if they got home or not, you know, whatever time then they would make. Oh, oh man, yeah. You know, menopause. They don't tell you what that is like, do they, Julie?
Apparently you guys can hear her.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to leave and try to come back on and see if that helps.
Are you going through it now, Julie, for your menopause? I actually did not have a bad one. I only had, I had mine when I was 42 because you know, with my cancer, the hysterectomy, just, you know, I was, that's okay, AJ. We'll be okay. I went through mine when I began mine when I was 42, and I was lucky enough that all I had to deal with was the hot flashes, and they were horrible. Hot flashes were horrible. So don't worry, she'll be back soon. You guys are just stuck with me. Oh, I know that. She's okay. She's figuring it out, AJ. Oh, that's okay, AJ. I do that all the time.
She can't hear me either, huh?
No, she says she can hear you. She says you and I can't hear each other. Oh, yeah. Do you know, Julie, I could not wear a long sleeve, and I still don't wear long sleeves because I would walk in the store, and if I saw a turtleneck or a cowl neck, I would just go with a hot flash like crazy. So Teri's really smart. She'll figure it out. She's the techno lady here. It's probably because thanks for telling us, Julie. Do you know my old boss used to, when his wife went through menopause, it was winter time, and he said he would go home and she would be wearing her bikini. And she'd be just you know. Oh, Julie, you're so funny.
Now I can hear.
Can you?
I knew you. I told you.
I told them that you will figure it out because you're very smart. You will figure it out. You're the techno partner here.
Are you I'm trying to cute. Get brownie points?
I'm just cute, and you're the smart one. Oh, that's good, AJ. That was just mine. I had the hot flashes, and thank goodness that's done, because I have seen a lot of women have issues with menopause. They can't enjoy their food that they love to eat. You know, they go through a lot of the weight gain, the emotional crying, you know, or my aunts actually would get angry at the drop of a hat. Like, you know what I mean? That imbalance that you go through. So some women have it really bad, you know.
I wouldn't know.
You never had menopause? You're lying.
Nope.
You're kidding. How did that happen?
No. Because my pregnancies were so horrible that God saved me from menopause.
What?
Plus, I had a partial hysterectomy at about 35 or 40.
Wow, that's young. So then, but that's young. Yeah. So you never had any issues at all. Maybe you just didn't have any symptoms, which is wonderful. Which is wonderful. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have it hard all the way around. God gives us a lot to handle, but he also makes it easier to handle with other things.
That's
that, Teri.
right.
So,
Yeah.
Really, AJ.
Did you do the devotional?
No, because I was waiting for you. I didn't know if they want to hear a devotional from me without your prompt.
Oh, Lottie, would you please start us out with a devotional?
Sure. Let me move this over so I can read it. So, okay, this is from Rick Warren. All right, Pastor Rick Warren. So you really can't forget a hurt in your life. In fact, there's no reason to try. When you're trying to forget, you are actually focusing on the very thing you want to forget. Forgetting is not what God wants you to do. Instead, he wants you to trust him and see how he can bring good out of the hurt. That's more important than forgetting because it allows you to thank God for the good that he eventually brings from the situation. You can't thank God for things you forget. Romans 8:28 says, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. The Bible doesn't say that all things are good, because all things are not good. Cancer is not good. Disease is not good. Divorce is not good. War is not good. Abuse is not good. Many things in life are evil. Not everything that happens in this world is God's will. But God says he will work good out of the bad things in your life if you will trust him. When you come to him and say, God, I give you all the pieces of my life, he will exchange your pieces for his peace. He gives you peace in your heart that comes from knowing that even if you don't understand the hurt in your life, you can still forgive, knowing that God will use that pain for good. Amen.
Amen.
I hope you guys like that one. That was a little long one. Too long, guys? I'm sorry. All right. So what do you want to do next? Do you want to show our huh?
Yeah, let's show our work.
Okay, show the work, and then we can do the questions because we got quite a bit of questions to go through.
Yeah.
All right. So I spun and I had to do a wrap. So at first I thought I had to do some kind of shrug or wrap. So I ended up doing a rectangular one because that's one I do not have. I have all kinds of shawls, but I don't have a rectangular one. And I used my yarn beads. And there I had like a bowl of several colors, and I kind of put them together. So I'm going to try to stand up if I can. And I did a rectangular one. So there's some of it. And I'm wearing it like this. Originally, I have a big button that I was going to put on my shoulder and just like hook it that way. But then I thought about it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. So let me take it off. And so I'll show you from beginning to end. And I made my ends longer. So they're more like a diamond. And then it gets narrower in the middle. And these are all Yarn Bee Sweet Divinity. And like I said, originally I was going to, where I pinned them, I was going to put a button. I can't do it without looking on the mirror. And just button it on my side here and just have it draped. That was my original thought. But now I'm going to leave it the way I was wearing it for now, So that's my shawl. Not my shawl, my wrap. It's very warm because I'm cold because it's been really cold out here, you know, in central Illinois. So that's what I'm wearing. What did you make?
And it's so hot here.
Yeah, it's hot by you, by us. I'm telling you, in the morning, and like we turned off our central air and everything.
Did you freeze again?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I really like it. I am a shawl person.
Oh, it's hot. It's really hot. It's like I have to have the air on all day. Hot. It's hot enough to feel like I was going through hot flashes, but I know I'm not because it lasts all day.
Okay, we're back.
So here's my hat.
Oh, you redid it. Put it on you. Yeah, me too, Julie. That's what I. Yeah, so I would.
I didn't hear what you said. You got cut
Teri's
out.
frozen again. Hi, Pamela. How are you?
Hi, Pamela.
Oh, so you're lurking in the background. What you making for supper? We had salmon.
Thank you, AJ. So I made my hat initially when I made my hat.
Okay, Teri's coming on.
So floppy. It was just hanging down and it had wire in the end. So everybody laughed at me when I put it on and showed them my hat. So I decided I had to rip it out and do it again.
Are you back now?
I guess.
Oh.
I didn't know I left.
You have. Yeah, so have I. We've been kind of going on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made two because you know, Julie, she's always trying to outdo me anyway. So oh, that sounds delicious. Grilled cheese and tomato soup, Pam. I love that. Oh, I like soup. I like hot meal, you know. I like a hot meal. So do you want to do the questions now, Teri?
I don't know. Do you want to show your socks?
No, my socks they seen on my other. That's for next month.
No, I mean this last one set of socks.
I don't know where I have them.
Okay. All right, so Jane from Scraptastic Yarn did a July tag, and I wrote a comment, and she wrote back and said, you and Lottie need to do this on a live. So we're doing that July tag. Now, I also got tagged by
I don't know if anybody heard
from Ambi's Crafts Reads. She tagged me earlier this week, so it's only 10 questions. You guys can answer these too. Okay, so the first question is to stitch marker or not to stitch marker. For me, if it is a lightweight yarn, I usually don't stitch marker. I use yarn.
That's good. That would be nice to meet her too, AJ, because I hear so much about you two. So it'll be nice to meet everyone.
And if it's a bigger project, then I usually do the stitch marker. Go, Lottie. Question 1.
I didn't hear the question because I was out. I was buffering. I missed it.
To stitch marker or not to stitch marker?
Oh, do you know that for a long time I didn't use stitch markers because, you know, before I came to YouTube, I basically just, I didn't know a lot of things that were out there. Seriously, you guys have taught me everything. And now I do use stitch markers, but not on everything. Not on everything. I am working on a 2-color hat right now that I use stitch markers for, or if I'm making a wearable where I'm counting, you know, my rows, how many I do, then I use them. But normally I do not. And I will tell you, the stitch markers that I use, all those beautiful stitch markers that everybody sends. I'm trying to find one here because I was just using it. I'm too scared to use them that I'm going to break them or something, you know? So I use very basic. Let me find you. Let me find it for you. You're all waiting on me. Sorry. I use very basic ones that I got from Linnea. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't even get it now. Well, and that's just the one that has like how many of those pink, blue, or no basic one. That's what I've been using. Because I'm too scared that I'm going to break those beautiful stitch markers. Yeah. Anyway,
well,
what's the next question?
AJ and Julie both use stitch markers.
Oh, yeah. See? These. You guys see these? These are the ones that I'm talking about. This is the ones that I use all the time because they're just basics. And Linnea, she sent me from a whole bunch of those, and that's what I've been using. But yeah, I know that everybody uses. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good, the diaper pin. You know. Oh, so you make them, huh, AJ? Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes.
Okay, question 2. Do you do anything special to take care of your hands or wrists?
Go ahead, Teri.
I do exercises both in my fingers and my wrists, rolling them and whatever you call this. But that's it. How about you?
I started doing that since I've been working on the homeless mats because for some reason that really hurts my hands. So now I've actually looked these up, and what I do is I put my palm up flat and I push on that. It's supposed to do, and then I lay it flat against the wall and press against it as hard as I can. That also works. I looked them up to see what I should be doing, and that actually really eases. It hurts when you're doing it, but it eases the whole, you know, the pain, because I get pain when I make the homeless mats. And I think as anytime because I'm using that big hook, I think that's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So AJ does some self-massage and stretches, and Julie doesn't do anything but take a break.
Yeah. I have also, AJ, soaked my hand like in, what do you call it? That Epsom salts. That helps too. I've done that, but you basically got it when your hand hurts, you got to stop using it. You got to take a break from it. That's about the, you know, I would hate to not be able to crochet. You know?
And we can't crochet in a brace. I can't crochet in a brace.
You know, AJ is probably thinking, boy, Lottie talks nonstop.
Okay, so question 3 is, what are your crochet goals this summer, which is now over? So.
Go ahead, Terry. You started off, lady.
Well, so are we answering what are our crochet goals this summer? Like, what were they before summer started?
No, what you're going to do now. What is your goal now for the fall?
My goal now is to move.
No, for your crochet. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana. Welcome in.
Oh, she changes the hold of her hook. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to try that and see if that helps.
So do you go from the pin to the knife?
You know, I've seen people where one of my friends, when I had the ministry in Chicago, she would crochet, lay it on her bosom and crochet like that. Do not even ask me how she was able to see it. People crochet, they don't always hold the hook what the traditional way is. You know, I've seen people crochet in the weirdest positions, you know, from pen to knife. Yeah. Wow. And why is Bob laughing, AJ?
He always laughs at me.
Yeah. Hey, at least you can make someone smile, Terry. That's awesome. So what are your crochet plans for the fall?
Well, you know what? I can't say that I have any. I'm still making Afghan. Well, okay. So I'm working on this Afghan that I'm designing that's taking forever.
Yeah.
And I keep having to modify it and rip it out. But that's probably my biggest goal for right now, to get that done.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm testing patterns regularly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And
I think for me, well, mine, I'm going to tell you, it's not really what I want to make. I think it's the way I make. I want to change. I'm really looking forward to, you know, how I'm more centered about production, because I want to, you know, make it and donate it. You know how I am with that. I want to donate. But I really have this desire.
Yeah, you're kind of anal.
Yeah, I'm anal. This is a family show. Bob, close your ears. But I want to be more leisure about how I crochet. Take my time. Like, you know, this month, how much did I really make? I didn't make a lot, but I did take my time making this wrap. I took my time with the socks, and it was okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed that. And not have to worry about filling up that box and getting it out. So I'm really kind of want to wind down. That's my goal, and just enjoy it more. Because I enjoy crocheting, but sometimes I think it's like a pressure that I need to get this done. I need to get this done. I need to get the challenge done. I need to get, you know what I mean? Don't you feel like that sometimes? That I have so much to get done this month?
No, because I don't put those kind of restraints on myself. I just do as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, not all of us are so holy, you know.
Julie, what are your goals? Did you say what your goals are? I'm sorry. I think
holiday inventory. Okay. So does that mean, Julie, that you want to make holiday items, or do you want to make Christmas presents? you know.
AJ said, yeah, she has a sock to get done. Yeah, you're running
Just
out of
one.
days. You got like 2 more to go.
Well, you know how tiny that that hook is to make that sock? I can't even find it. It's so tiny on my desk. Good Lord. I think
You know
I
how
was
tiny those socks are? It's not like y'all are making knee highs like I did.
Oh, listen to her. The knee highs you just got short legs, so it looks like knee highs.
I bet I got longer legs than you, Miss Short Stuff.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. I'm a beginner. Oh, the Emma Garuni. Oh, for the because you do shows, Julie, huh? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The amigurunis. Do you guys like making amigurunis? Because I don't really, I'm not very gifted at that. I made a turtle, and you know what I struggle with? I can make all the parts of whatever necessary, but when it comes to the head, for some reason, it always is a struggle. And then when I have to attach it, it's always wobbling. It's never staying up straight. That must be me, right?
I'm not touching that one.
I know you. I know you were dying to. You're waiting on it. She just.
Okay.
So you like
number one, two, four. We're only on number 4. You know, we got 20 questions to do.
But that's not fault. Keep it rolling, sister. Let's go.
What are your favorite crochet colors for summer?
Oh.
I like to do bright colors like pink and peach and a lime, not like a lime, but a light green.
Yeah. I'm not a pastel person, but I do like but that's not a summer color. Like I don't know if I really like I don't know. Pastel colors, summer colors remind me of like baby stuff, you know?
Right.
I don't know. But I do like mint green. I do like that. But orange, but that's fall. Salmon. I do like salmon color, you know. I like yellow, but yellow does not always look good when you make it. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't always look good on everyone when you make a wearable or a hat or something. Yellow is a very particular color. It doesn't look good on everybody. What is she laughing?
AJ,
I don't blame
likes rainbow colors in anything she picks up to use.
I like that butter yellow. That's nice. Oh, Diana, yeah. I'm not interested in ambies either. It's just because I stink at them. That's why I think it is. I have seen someone make amigurunis, but like more like dolls and stuff, like a bigger, not the little ones. And they use chunky, and it just seemed kind of easier, the way they had it done. But, and they made like bunnies and, but they did it more bigger. Because amigurunis are what, little, right?
Not necessarily. They could be any size.
Any size. So the larger size I seen, they were using like the chunkies, and they came out really nice. I like the way that looked. I could probably do a chunky.
You think the head would stay on better?
Well, maybe, that's just... I think I could make it stick, or maybe I should just make a monster, which is just like, any shape, right? They don't really have a neck.
There you go.
Yeah, whatever size you make them, exactly.
Or you could make what do they call? Oh my gosh. That has no head. It's just a body with a beard and a hat. A gnome. I've
seen some really nice ones, them larger ones where they made rabbits, things like that. They were really nice. They came out nice.
Yeah.
So what's the next question, Teri?
If you could only use one hook for the rest of your life, which hook which brand of hook and size would it be?
Oh,
That's a hard one because I use 5.5 a lot. I used to use 6, but now I use a 5.5. But I like making socks, which means it's different hook. A 5.5 won't work.
no. You're talking about like a D.
And of course, my brand would be Lither.
Yeah, I'll leave there. Yeah.
Well, Julie could come up right up with a boy 5. She had no problem with that. AJ said
What is
Susan
that?
Bates.
Is that an I? Is it 5? Is it 5 and 9?
No, it's a.
Let me
8.
see. I
5
use Boise too. Boys, and I use 2 hooks that I use all the time. All the hooks I have, and I use these 2, and it's between a G and an I. And I always refer to these 2 for some reason. But I do, like you said, I like making socks too. Now that I made one, and I'm actually starting another one, and I really like working on the sock. Oh, but look at the size of this hook. It's like a, wait a minute, it's a D. It's a 3. I mean, I felt like I was crocheting with thread. Literally, it was so tiny. And I'm like, how is this ball going to be enough for 2 feet? You know, what?
Yeah, because it's so thin. So Susan Bates, boy, and Lither are the top.
Oh, you think so? And what size I meant? That's what I meant.
We got
I think
2 J's, I think.
Yeah, J's are good. Yeah.
A 5, which is a G.
Yeah. I wonder if that's because we tenderly like to work with a thicker yarn versus the real thin, baby yarn, or like the sock yarn. Those are real thin, It's harder to work with that.
I like working with a 3-weight though.
Yeah, I know you do. You made that tablecloth with that thread.
So. Yeah, I did. You're right. Okay, how old were you when you learned to crochet? Ooh. I don't know how old I was. I just know that I was a child.
Yeah, me too. And I actually come from. Oh yeah, I think I was younger than that. I think I was a little girl. Yeah. And my mom knitted, and my grandma was a seamstress. She was a professional. No, not my grandma. My great grandma was a professional seamstress. But yet I never. When I wish I learned how to do that. I wish they taught me that. I wish I wanted to learn that. How to sew and everything.
Well, my mom sewed, and I learned how to sew. And my grandma, my nana, knitted. And she taught me how to knit, but I needed to learn how to crochet, so I think I taught myself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's 6 to 8 years old.
Yeah.
So we were all young.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your tips for getting yarn on sale or for cheap?
Tips for getting yarn on sale?
Or for cheap?
Or for cheap? Well, go ahead, Teri, you go ahead.
Get people to donate it. No.
It doesn't always work like that. Yeah.
Have a Hobby Lobby you can go to.
Yes, that's what I wait to. I would also suggest, but that's hard to find because a lot of people want like brand new yarn, or they want like full skeins of yarn. But if it doesn't matter to you, if they're half skeins or anything like that, you can go to like senior centers. They usually always have a thrift store or something, and let me tell you, they will get rid of it for next to nothing. But they're not full skeins. You know what I mean? They're like, you know, people that, you know, I used to know someone that if yarn was not a full skein of yarn, she didn't know what to do with it, and she didn't even want to use it. So there are people that, you know, want a full skein, and once they're if they don't use the whole skein, they don't want it, and they give it away, you know what I mean, or sell, you know. So you can do that. You can go to places. One place I do not go to is I stopped going to Goodwill. I stopped going for Goodwill because I found that they overpriced them, and it was very inconsistent in the pricings, because you could have a ball like this and they would charge it like $2, right? And then they would have a full skein and charge it 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? It was very inconsistent in their prices. And a lot of it were like, I could get a whole brand new skein and put another $1 in it and get a, you know, whole new yarn and a full skein. And then I found out that they really do not have any kind of pricing that they go by. That's just whoever does them, they just, you know what I mean? So a lot of times you get overpriced when you go to Goodwill. They're not worth what they're charging. But Goodwill, dime.
Yeah, we don't have, AJ doesn't have them either. We don't have those kind of places at the senior center here.
I've learned to wait and just wait for Hobby Lobbies, and that's what I go to, because it's just so expensive. Even garage sales now, they got really expensive.
Although I will say that if you go to a yarn store and they have a yarn bark yarn, I went to Michael's one time and there was a skein of shawl in a ball that was a nightmare. And I took it up to the lady and I go, how much would you charge me for this? She said 5 cents. So obviously I bought it.
I don't know what you said because I was gone. I
went to Michael's and they had a skein of shawl in a ball that was yarn bark. That was a mess. I mean, it was tore up. So I took it to the register and I asked the lady how much would she charge for it. She charged me 5 cents.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, I went to Joann's one time, and you know, when you go into Joann's, they have a shopping cart and they have like clearance yarn in there. And I used to go to and they lower it again.
Lottie, you froze. I missed the whole thing you said. You went to Joann's.
I went to Joann's, and you know how they have a shopping cart with clearance yarn in it, but that's not the final price. When I would ask the sales lady, she would tell me that no, that's not the final price. Come back on this date. She would give me a date, and that will be the final price. So they go down every couple of days. The only thing is that you may lose the yarn, you know, like by then it might be half gone, or, you know, but that's not usually the final price at Joann's. And if you notice, Joann's only takes it down in that clearance, not that much, because it keeps taking it down. Or at least it did in the Joann's that I was at, you know.
And then
Yeah.
that's only if they'll tell you the date.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only one that they're, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite holiday?
You can get at Hobby Lobby. That's by far the best price I've have seen of a discount. And, you know, or when Michael's had Craft Smart. I mean, not Craft Smart, Crafters. What was the one they had there? Oh, I can't think of that. Was it Craft Smart? Right? Craft Smart that they had. And when it was originally the big 1 pounder, remember that? Because they don't have those anymore. And they would sell them pretty cheap. Sometimes when they were discontinuing the color, you know, that you could sell them for, you could get that 1 pounder for like a couple dollars, you know. But I don't know. What are you laughing at? What's going on? Thanksgiving,
well, I asked
because
the next question, what is your favorite holiday? AJ's is Christmas and Julie's is Thanksgiving because she loves food too much.
You know, I am freezing like crazy. I'm still behind on these questions. I'm still talking about the last one. Why doesn't somebody say? What's your favorite holiday, Teri?
I think I'd have to say Christmas. I don't really like holidays though, because they make them too commercial and it drives me crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I always like Christmas because I was always off in December from work. Not anymore, but I was. So I used to love it because I'd be off for like 3 weeks, almost a whole month, and not go back till January 2nd. So I would have a nice, you know, leisure. But I like Christmas. It's family time. Anyway.
What is your favorite benefit of crochet and how has it helped you?
Oh. Go ahead, Teri. You answer first.
You know, I know that everybody says it helps you to relax, but I'm not sure that that's true for me. Because I challenge myself so much that, I mean, I guess if I do something that's, you know, like totally like a wash rag or a dish towel like I'm doing now, it's mindless and I can just do it and, you know, maybe, but I don't think it really decreases stress right now anyway. But, so I don't really know how to answer that question.
It doesn't work your creativity because you really do like to create something on your own.
Yeah.
Do you think that, Teri?
I heard you say something about creativity because you like to create stuff on your own and then you froze.
No, I said you. I think for you, I think you get to express your creative side and it shows in your work. I think that's how you express who you are is through your pieces. You. I'm talking about you. You know.
Me, huh?
Yeah, you. I'm talking about you, baby.
I do love being creative. I will admit that. I love being creative.
You do.
And I love trying to think of doing something that nobody else has done.
Yeah. And that's what crochet does for you, I think. You know, that's a good. And I everyone is saying that. It keeps their brain functioning, AJ says, and it takes off their mind of what's going on in their life. For Julie, yeah, that's for me. You know, I rediscovered crocheting because, like I said, I didn't crochet anything till I was like 40 in my 40s, and it really helped me go through a bad period of my life, and you know, and it really helped me focus on something other than what you're going through. That is a great Great definition, Julie. Absolutely. It seems like everybody said Thanksgiving is their favorite part. There's a favorite
No,
holiday.
only
Did you notice
Diana
that?
and Julie said that. AJ said Christmas.
Julie, Julie said that twice. So see that? She was trying to sneak it in twice so we'd get 2 votes.
That's because I asked the question twice.
So Diana, do you think it relaxes you? The crocheting? Because I follow 2 tutorials too. I like to look at, I'm a visual person. I like to see it, you know. What number are we on now anyway? I lost track of how many.
Well, I was going to wait. We're on number 10.
Oh, yeah. I'm just asking you a question. And we're not going to do Jane's questions today either? I thought we were tagged by Jane too.
This is Jane's questions.
I thought you said there was.
This is the one she told us to do on the live, and then we'll do the other 10.
Didn't you say that Melfina also was it? Did you say Melfina tagged you? Who tagged you?
No, Ambi tagged me.
Oh, Ambi
tagged me for these same questions that we're doing now.
Oh, I was so confused. Yeah.
I'm not touching that one either. What do you do with your finished objects?
I donate them.
I donate mine too.
Donate them. What do you guys do with yours? Oh, Diana's like, she's retired. She doesn't think she can be any more relaxed. I like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Good heavens. That's a good answer.
Sell, gift, or donate.
Ah, that's good. I like that. I like that.
Gifts, donate, and I finally started making myself some wearables.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the more, when we crochet, we crochet for others and we forget about ourselves. I think we're the last person that we think of. And, and that's why I think, like, for myself, I wonder if you guys do the same. I will start a personal project for myself and I'll keep it on the side for the longest time because everybody else comes before you to finish yours. You guys do that too?
I don't like to start projects and leave them sitting. So if I start it, I'm going to finish it.
So you don't have anything that's sitting that you have not finished?
The only thing that's sitting right now is my mosaic blanket, only because I need to wait for the next thing to come out every month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the blanket that I'm working on designing because I keep...
Diana,
I have to really focus so I don't screw up on it.
Yeah. So, Diana, why are you having trouble finding a home for the blankets? A lot of places take blankets. Like, have you tried retirement homes? Or, for instance, even abuse centers, missions, homeless shelters. I mean, blankets are like... blankets are like hats. You can, there's multiple places. Where do you live, Diana? What state? Are you maybe in an area where you just don't have a lot of charities? Because in the city, there's a lot more of them everywhere. But if you live more rural, you may not have anything close by.
Yeah, but you can get blankets to a hospital.
You can use them hospital, although some hospitals have like restrictions with those too. But what I was thinking, Diana, even your church, You can give them to your church and they can pass them out to people where they know. Hi, Amby. It's nice to meet you. From your creative coordinator. Yeah, Ronald McDonald's house. Yeah, I was just there too. So not a lot of need. Oh, really? And why do you say that? Because it's not cold? But, blankets, everybody uses a blanket for something or another, Well, if you feel like people don't use them, then I would donate them, where, Diana, to a retirement home, because the elderly are constantly, they're cold. They're very, very cold. I work in a retirement home, and let me tell you, some of them have like 90 degrees in their rooms, and they are shivering. Like, they are really cold. They will take them. Just try to see if there's one near you. They will take them, definitely.
Or a veterans home will take them too.
Yeah, veterans, that's another good one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. You just have to find the perfect one for your home, for your area. That's all,
And
Absolutely.
AJ says a pet refuge.
Yeah. Places can auction them for money. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Well, you can even make the blankets for inside the cages for them. Oh, because of COVID. Yeah, I understand that, Diana. I really do, because I've seen a lot of that happen where social services were shut down because of COVID. Yeah. I totally get that. And there was somebody else that had that. Edna from Granny Crafter. She had issues with finding a home because of how far she lived away from everyone. So yeah, I totally get that. That's too bad that you can't just find a place.
But a lot of people are lifting those restrictions now.
Yeah. But
because I live in a rural area as well, and they're starting to accept donations again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to our August tags. This one, Jane actually tagged us in on her video.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you a morning star or a night owl?
Well, what are you, Teri? I can tell you what you are. You're a night owl.
You think
she
so?
comes alive at night.
But I can get up in the morning too.
Yeah. Oh, sure. But I bet you're not at your best in the morning.
Yeah, I just need a cup of coffee first.
Oh.
AJ's a night owl.
Yeah.
Amby's a night owl.
Mm-hmm. Morning for Julie.
A morning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're a morning star, Julie.
She brings the sun with her.
That's right.
I find I'm more productive in the early morning than I am. I enjoy staying up, but I find that I work slowly. But in the morning, I'm very productive. I'm energized, and I can get a lot more done before 11 o'clock. And that's about it. But nighttime, yeah, there's no interruptions, I just can't stay up anymore at night, I guess because of my schedule. But I like the peace and quiet of the night.
Diana's a night owl too.
It's all you retired people, man.
Yeah, we don't have to be up early in the morning.
I know. That must be wonderful. I would love that.
Okay. What is your favorite time of day to crochet?
Oh,
I don't have a
nighttime.
favorite time. I crochet all day and all night.
Nighttime.
That's your
Nighttime.
favorite time?
Yeah. There's no interruptions. There's no, you can, because what else can you do at night? Everybody's sleeping. You can't, it's not like you can do your laundry, right? I mean, everybody's sleeping. So you're basically in one spot. You can be in one spot watching, binge watching, crochet, uninterrupted. You know what I mean? Uninterrupted. Nobody's up, you know? Yeah. So do I. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the black yarn. Yeah, that's a pain.
Oh, I
It really
can't.
is, you know, it's a pain. I can see it. I never saw it before, but now as I'm getting older, I can see it, you know.
You
Yeah.
can see the black yarn? Yeah, Diana, us retirees need to stick together. Okay, number 3. Have you ever attended a crochet or yarn event? I have not, because we don't have any here, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing it next year.
Yeah. 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 I've been to one, but not, I shouldn't say that. It was a craft show, which can be a lot of things, and it's not just crochet, but it wasn't yarn, it was finished items, you know what I mean? So that's a little different. I would love to go see like the different yarns, you know what I mean? Like a real yarn retreat
like a
or
fiber
something.
festival.
Like a fiber festival. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I would like that. They're not around here either, you know.
Oh, I bet we could find one.
I bet we could too.
Yeah. We'll go to our first one together, okay?
Yeah, okay. That would be a trip. Chicago has one. Do you think so, AJ? I wonder. Probably because it's a pretty big city. I have to look it up. Oh, it's not a huge one. I have to check that. I've never seen any. You know where I've seen a lot of them on YouTube that they have them in like in England. Have you seen all the ones that they show? Like in England, like knitting is really big there, and like real fine yarn is big there. Like if you watched any channels that are from like you know, United Kingdom and all, they have these shows, you know, the Wonder Wool and all that, and they go way out with them, you know.
Well, Jane just went to a fiber festival, and Melissa from Crocheting in Agreement just went to a fiber festival, so they're around. They're here in the U.S. Come on, we're not that deprived.
Yeah, I know, but where is Melissa at? I thought I knew where she was at. What state?
I think she's in a north or south state. I forget which one.
Yeah. I think we just got to look it up and see what's there, you know?
And Macy just went to a fiber festival, AJ.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. You know what? Maybe that's what we need to do is Google it. We just don't know.
Yeah.
You know, they're probably out there. There's probably one coming up around here somewhere next weekend or something.
Well, now you can't go to that one.
Why not? I'm going to go.
We have to go to the first one together, remember? We just made that contract.
Oh, God. I don't remember signing anything.
You did. I'm telling you, you did. And we have witnesses. I have witnesses.
To the end. above and beyond. We will be together.
Okay, what crochet item would you suggest making to sell at a craft fair or online?
Ooh,
I've never sold anything, so Julie can answer this for us.
yeah. Well, actually, what sells good? What do people really buy at these things?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Not Afghans, they're too expensive.
Yeah. I seen one crafter, she had crochet and she had hats, fingerless mittens. Yeah. I've seen one and she did these beautiful tablecloths and you know what I mean, like household items, but they were beautifully embroidered. You know what I mean? It was just beautiful crochet. It was beautiful. And everybody was passing it up because that kind of work costs, to get that. And I think a lot of people, when they go to, they just think that, they want it for $20,
Right. Julie
so
said her top selling items are amigurumi and gnome towel toppers.
Oh, yeah. People love gnomes, don't they? That is a big seller. Yeah.
And AJ says baby anything.
Yeah.
Everybody wants stuff for their babies, so that's probably true too.
Yeah. None in Georgia, huh? Yeah. You think, I don't know why, because it's like, it seems like there are people crochet, especially out like in, rural areas. People crochet. Like I know a lot of people that I go to church with out here that crochet, and yet, we don't have anything coming up here. Well, maybe we do. I don't know.
Well, AJ said there was an app.
I'm gonna check that out. You guys got me so interested. The minute we get off, I'm going to be on the internet.
Hats, fingerless mitts, and scarves sell.
Yeah.
She said there's an app that you can find the fiber festivals on. She'll have to tell us what it's called. If she knows. Okay, do you snack while you crochet? I do snack while I crochet because I crochet all day, but I don't actually, I like if I'm eating, I'm not crocheting. I eat little snacks.
Yeah.
Like a single item thing, I'll pop in my mouth and that'll be my snack. And then I go on with crocheting.
I don't know if I do, because maybe at night, because now with my, trying to lose weight and all, it's more I'm veggie or apples, you know what I mean, or fruit. But
that's still a snack.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not like I don't do that during the day, or if I'm going somewhere. But if in the evening, at night, sometimes I might. I always have something to drink. I am never without something in my hand to drink, whether that's tea or water or whatever. I have a question that I'm curious about. I had someone tell me once that they crochet in church. I was flabbergasted.
I've seen someone knit in my church and I couldn't believe it.
I was flabbergasted. Now I'm not judging you guys if you do it. I just never seen that happen. But yet they made like it's a normal thing. So do you guys see people crochet in your church or knit, or do you guys do that yourself?
Oh, Julie doesn't snack unless it's been a bad day. Then she has a margarita.
I'm coming over to your house. I don't know. You know what she told me? This
I would never either.
That it helps her concentrate on the message. I think it would be distracting for the pastor or the priest. You know what I mean? Like, because they're up there, right? it has to be distracting for them, our actions and what we're doing, you know. I don't
Not if we
know.
sit in the back of the room, but
I
it
know
would distract the other people there.
they can see everything from up there. Trust me. They can see everything from up there. You know, AJ, I was watching this once lady, I think it was Hooks and Horses or Horses and Hooks, or I forget what she used to call it. And she was a 911 operator. And she would crochet at work. And I would be like, they let you do that? Like, you know, like I want to crochet at work. You know what I mean? Let me bring it in. But she goes, yeah, they would actually encourage them to de-stress in any way. And that was a way for her to be stress free, you know, to, you know what, because they're 911 operators. So not anymore as a wiggly child. Or how about a crying child? And then what? Everybody turns around and looks at that crying child.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that happen, but like I said, I've had people tell me that, and like, why? It's okay. I'm like, I don't know. You know, we had my son recently in church. I don't know. I wonder how people look at that. Had someone in church that joined recently, and he says when the pastor was speaking, she would throw out a question 1 and 2, like it's a Bible study, you know, like when he was preaching, she you know what I mean, she would, and he goes, what are you doing, you know, like, so also what about this then, pastor? While he was doing the sermon. And I thought that was like, what? I said, what did the pastor do? And he goes, he just kept preaching like he never heard her. But anyway, I'm distracting everybody. Go on, Teri.
You should ask Joey what he would think about that.
I don't know. That's a good question. I should ask him. I don't know, because like I said, that lady calling out, you know, questions, throwing questions at the pastor while he was preaching, it really was like, you know, that that upset him. So I don't know. I do know. Go ahead.
How do you stay motivated between big projects?
Oh gosh, start new ones.
The only reason I stay motivated, and most of my projects are big projects, is because I don't like to have a bunch of whips, and I want it done. You know, I want to start a project and get it done. Occasionally I'll break and maybe make a washcloth or a hat or a scarf or whatever if I'm donating. But right now I have so much donations in my house that I need to get rid of them before I can make more. But mostly that's why I motivate myself, because I want it done.
So what is the longest time that it took you to finish a project?
2 years.
Did you ever? How many?
2.
I worked on a blanket for my daughter for 2.5 years. I thought I would never finish this doggone thing. And I had to rip it out. Then I had to start over. It was like, oh my gosh.
And my blanket was for my granddaughter, Madison. And the reason it took me so long is because it was a bunch of little pieces that I had to sew together. And I hate sewing pieces together.
How about you guys? What is the oldest? How long did it take you to? Yeah, how would I ask that? How long did it take you? 24 years and counting, Julie. What are you making?
Something she doesn't want to make, obviously.
Obviously, it was 24 years. I'm gonna tell you, my mom used to knit, and she would knit for the kids these sweater sets with the hat and the gloves, and like everything. 10, 15. What are you guys making? I want to know. Tell me, please. And asking with yarn that I hate. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Hi, Nana Michelle.
Hi, Nana Michelle.
Oh my goodness. Did you see what she says? She has 5 whips and works on one Monday through Friday. Then on weekends, she alternates to work on depending on her mood. Longest project, a year. Oh, wow. Yes, Julie, send me a picture. How about you, AJ? What are you working on for 10, 15 years? I don't feel as bad then. I am really grateful. Oh, it's a Marshall Fields bag. Oh my goodness.
So AJ, you didn't say how you stay motivated. I mean, AJ, Lottie, you didn't say how you stay motivated between big projects.
I told you I start new ones. I start another one. I start like the heck with that.
How many whips you got going right now?
I have right now hanging 4. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rip out every single one. That's how I feel about it right now. I'm ready to frog it and start over.
Yeah, but are those the only whips you have, those 4 that are hanging?
Yeah, for myself. And each one is for me. There's only one for Emily. And I am unhappy with every single one. Well, no, I'm unhappy with 3. And I don't know what is wrong. Every time I look at it, and I'm working at it, I feel like there's something wrong with it. I don't like it. You know what I mean? There's something not right. So I when that happens, I've just put it aside and let me think about it, because you know what I mean? It's going to be too much. I don't want to work on it if it's wrong, you know?
Okay, well, you got more than 4 projects going.
No, I don't.
Where's your socks?
Oh, that's going to be done. I'm talking about projects that have been sitting here.
But a whip doesn't mean if it was 5 years ago, a year ago, or last week, it's still a whip.
Okay, but they will be done within the week or so. But I have several. Yes, I do. But they will all be done. Because I do. But projects, I'm talking about ones that like, I just can't get to it. There's something wrong with it, or I'm losing patience with it. I have 3 of them that I am I'm just unhappy as can be. I think because I had them for so long that it's time to let it go. So, Julie, let me ask you something. Oh, Diana's been 3 years on an Afghan. Yeah. You know what I've seen someone do, and I don't know what channel it was. And this kind of gave me some incentive that maybe I need to do that. They work on every day for 6 days, they work on whatever they want. And then like every Friday, let's say, they just spend time on that hated project, you know, that project that's taken them forever. And even if all they do is a row, that's what, you know what I mean? Then they're at 1 row closer to finishing it. And I think that's a good idea. I was thinking about that too, but I don't know. I don't know. I am not. I'm telling you, I don't know. I think I'm just looking at it too long. And I had such high hopes when I was working on it.
Yeah, so you're so excited about him.
I know. So let me ask you, ladies that are, you know, you've been working on this for several years, right? Have you ever thought about just ripping it out, or just giving up on it? Or that's it, I'm done. If I haven't, you know, had any desire to work on it in 24 years, I might, you know, it might never be done. Hi, Missy. You know what I mean?
AJ made hers a lapgan instead of an Afghan.
Oh, but you finished it though. See, that's a good compromise. You see what I mean? You just decided that, you know what, I'm just going to do this. And you did get it done, you know. That's good. Julie, just let it go. Just getting you yarn. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be okay. I'm glad that makes me smile because I think we all need to hear that. Yeah, Julie, if you make it into a lapkin, you might be finished already, right? It
There you
might be
go.
done. You just need to, cast off and that's it. Crochet, do a knot, you're done. Oh.
Okay, if you could only use 2 colors of yarn, what colors would they be?
Oh, I can't answer that. I like working with all color, everything. I don't have any favorites there.
You have to answer the question.
I'm giving you an answer. It doesn't matter. I like, go ahead. Pink and teal together.
Yeah, I would say blue, which could be any shade of blue or teal. And I would say probably
go ahead.
pink.
Because you're doing that karate move for a while there.
Yeah, because it could be any shade of blue, so that gives me lots of color variety, but still within the blue family.
Yeah, purple and teal. Okay, I'm gonna pick purple because my daughter loves purple, and I would make her every shade of purple, everything in purple. So then I could do that. That's always been a goal of mine, anyway.
Black and gray.
Yeah, that's a nice color too. No dark colors, huh? Yeah, because it's harder to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like doing black. That's for darn sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay, what number are we at?
Where is your favorite place to crochet?
In my room.
Yeah, me too.
In my room. I have everything I need right here.
So we have to wait for the other people to put in their answers for that.
It's 7:27 already, lady. My goodness.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
We only have one more question though.
In your living room, in your recliner. I wish I could have a recliner. I'd probably never get up. Yeah. Everybody likes blue and greens mostly. I noticed that. Oh, Snoopy is just going to town there.
Because Christina walked in.
Ah.
Julie likes the couch.
Yeah.
It's got her impression on it. Amby likes the living room on the couch. Diana likes to do it on the porch, but in her recliner.
South Carolina's pretty nice weather, They have that nice weather all year or so. Yeah, I'll be on my porch too looking at it.
Nana Michelle said that's why she's got back problems, because sitting in the recliner all the time.
And here I thought that's supposed to be relaxing and good for you to be in the recliner.
Yeah, but not to stay there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what crochet project have you made that you could make again and again? For me, that's an afghan.
I like making afghans. And I like making hats. I really do. Yeah. And now socks. I do enjoy making socks. But those two things I make all the time. I keep going back to it. My least favorite is scarf. I really don't like making scarves.
No?
No. Not at all. Shawls. shawls are nice too, Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doilies. Yeah. Just about anything then, huh?
A boho circle
boho.
vest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice, Julie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
An angel amigurumi. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
I made one of those.
Ooh. Oh, my battery's getting
Ambi
low.
likes doing granny squares. Diana likes making hats.
Yeah. I said my battery got low. I had to plug it in. Doesn't it drain your phone at all?
Let's tell them what we're doing for our next month, our next challenge.
What about what we're working on? And I'm working on socks, and you're working on what? Your headbands, right?
Right, 5 headbands.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're working on. Which from now on we will be on at the same time, at the same day, right?
Right.
The last Wednesday. The last Wednesday. The last Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. That's what we're going to be on regularly. So
if you're in Central Time, if you're not, it'll be a different time.
Yeah. Central Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Yes. And
4 p.m. Pacific Time.
Yeah. We're finishing up the wheel.
7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah. And we only have like 2 projects that we got to finish, and then we're going to be starting something else. So look forward to that. You guys, will let you know when that time comes what we're going to be doing. But for now, we're finishing up with the last of the wheel on the project. So yeah,
and be looking forward to our October challenge.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up the socks and we're getting ready to start a new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She remembers them all by heart. I don't remember anything. I gotta go look. I don't remember what we wrote. Like we did this all in one time. I wonder what it is, because she's kind of smirking there and gleaming. See that little evil eye look in her eye? I gotta go see what it is that we're doing.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up, right? We said an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up, guys. Wrapping it up. So next month, at the last Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. Central, and which Teri, she will probably let everybody know ahead of time. And yes, and maybe next month. Are we all done with all the questions?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do next month, I'm gonna interview Teri. So if you have any questions, write them down. And we're going to interview
News
her.
To me.
And yes, that's the best kind. That's when it's no news to you. We're going to interview Teri. So if write your questions down. You got 1 month, and then we're going to she has the right to say no comment. Okay. So I'll interview her, and then the following month she can interview me. I'm sure she'll look forward to that. Okay, you guys, it was nice hanging out with all of you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. And until next month, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh.